Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Meet the Mom, otherwise known as Meet the Member of the Month. With me right here, I have Sabrina Zavala, who is our Member of the Month from the month of November. Sabrina, I'm just gonna ask you a series of questions, and once again, feel free to take as long as you want. Yeah, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do this. So, for the first question, can you kind of tell us about your Circle K journey and, from your origin story and till now?
For sure. So before I came into Circle K, I actually had no experience whatsoever. I've had community service experience because I was in an organization called Seroptimus. But when I joined my first year of college, I kind of just stuck to myself with like my roommates and stuff. And it wasn't until the beginning of my second year that my mom told me that there was an event called the Key Club, I guess, Decon, and she was able to work with the president of Kiwanis International, and she mentioned how I go to Cal State Fullerton, and the director was like, "Oh, Cal State Fullerton is one of the largest clubs in all of Kiwanis. You should tell her to join." And so she told me about it, and I was like, "Sure, I'll check it out." So, like, I think the first week of when school started, I immediately looked up when the meetings were and everything, and I remember it was a Thursday, 6 p.m. at Alvarado, where I used to be at when I joined. And immediately as I walked in, I was greeted by so many people. That's how I met Joe. I met V. I also met Rafa and Kathy. I remember I sat down and like in the back, like just kind of like trying to see how it is. And Rafa sat next to me and so did Kathy, and they were kind of explaining to me like, oh, like how are you? Like, what's your major and stuff? And it was just pretty interesting. And immediately after I left the meeting, I got so many friend requests by so many people, and then like messaging me like, "Hey, like I saw you at the meeting. Like, how are you?" I remember V asking me like, "Do you like hiking?" And I was like,
Nice.
hiking's cool, I guess. Yeah." And she asked like, "What's your availability to like to go hiking?" And I was like, "Oh, these are my times." We never went hiking, but I thought it was funny like that she reached out to me to go hiking. But after that meeting, I've been going to about every meeting ever since, and I stuck around now for about, I guess, 3, 4 years now. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, very nice. It's cool to hear that like your mom kind of got you involved as well ever since Key Club. So that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
How does it feel or how did it feel to be mom? And were you ever kind of expecting this during November?
I actually really didn't. I know when like when I first started doing Circle K, whenever I see like the whole mom thing, I always thought, man, I really want to be like I really want to be mom. But I always felt like, you know what, I have some stuff I need to deal with before I can actually do all that. And you know what, if it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna work myself to get it, how good if I deserve it. So when I did get announced that I was mom, I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize like people saw me that way. And it was pretty funny the way it got announced because I was gonna go to the meeting. My mom was like, "Hey, can you go pick up dinner?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, but I have to go to a meeting at 6." And she's like, "Oh, I don't want you to miss it." And I go, "Oh no, it's okay. Like I can miss this one meeting and everything." And then I left to go get dinner, and I come back and everyone's just messaging me like, "Oh my congratulations!" And I go, "What's going on?" And they go, "You got mom." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it was just pretty exciting because I know it was something that I really wanted to get, but I never thought like it would happen at this time. I always just thought whenever I get it, I get it. But I'm pretty grateful that I got it because I know like the club means a lot to me. So it feels
That's awesome.
nice to have that recognition.
That's great to hear. So, what has been your like all-time favorite Circle K event like so far?
Definitely when we had 24-hour service marathon of fall 2019, especially when it was like at my house, because I just think it was really interesting to have everybody come over to my house and like kind of see where I live. And I'm really big on taking care of people. So I know the whole night or the whole time I was like, "Are you guys doing okay? Don't we get you anything?" Because I just really enjoy that. And it was nice seeing people do all the various service projects that we had because I was on service committee at the time. And I just loved how everyone loved Bruno because I know Bruno was like such a cute little thing.
Yes.
And it was just interesting to see everyone. And I feel like at that time I got to really bond with everyone at like different points of like the whole entire day. Because I know we met Isaiah's Rock earlier, and then we came to my house, and then we left in the morning. So I feel like at that time is when I really got to know people who I also didn't really talk to and got to establish new connections as well.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Um, have you found your, so-called Circle K moment yet? And if so, when did it occur to you?
I think I definitely had it when it was NMI 2018. I know everyone says NMI, but it really is that point a time at NMI
Right.
because I was still fairly new to everyone and I was still kind of getting used to it and thinking like, oh my God, like, should I still be part of this club? And once NMI happened and I got my big reveal, my family reveal, I felt really welcomed. And I feel like at that time is when I really established the friendships I have now and got to see them grow, especially. So yeah, definitely NMI 2018 for sure.
Nice. What a super iconic event.
For sure.
Um, what is one lesson that you've learned so far throughout your time in Circle K?
I think definitely the biggest lesson I've learned in Circle K is like if people really like want to be around you, like want to be your friend, they will make the effort to be your friend. Because that's what I really like about our club, that we're very inviting towards people and that we want to get to know them and just see how they are and we accept them for who they are. I've always struggled when I was younger, just like kind of maintaining those friendships and like making sure like what's a better word to say it. Um, I guess like let's maintain those friendships. And I've always struggled with that and having some like boundaries to like getting to know people because I'm like, oh, we'll see how it is because we don't know how long it'll last. But I think definitely being in Circle K makes me realize like, wow, there's genuine people here who really want to get to know you. And I met a lot of cool people as well. So it was nice to see
I felt that. That's also why I joined as well. Yeah. So this is gonna be the last question. What has been your favorite memory throughout the fall?
throughout the fall. I feel like there's a lot of memories I had throughout this past fall. Definitely picking up another little was really exciting at NMI and getting to like bond with more people because I really didn't think I was going to. I didn't think I was gonna be able to meet people the way I usually met people like previously on an online setting. But it was nice that I was able to connect and get to know everyone. And I'm on district service committee, so that was a whole new experience as well, which was really exciting because I felt like I got to build up my leadership skills. And at the same time, I was also on fundraising committee, so I got to help with the Bobo fundraisers, which was really fun. But I feel like there was a lot of memories throughout fall that really made me happy.
That's good to hear. Um, so that will be it for the interview, Sabrina. Actually, there's like one more question. What kind of advice would you give to our future members who are looking to join the club?
I would definitely say, really just take the chance and just get to know the people. Like you don't have to meet everyone like all the time, but I feel like if you make at least one really good friend in the club, that will help you to build other friendships in the club. I like to use the example of me and Jenny. Ever since we both started in fall 2018, we've been together like nonstop, and then I've noticed other friendships like that have happened in the club. And I just think it feels nice to just have a buddy in the club because then it allows you to connect with more people. Because not only can you just depend on that kind of friendship, but you can also use that friendship to get to know other people. Because
Right.
I would say I'm an extroverted introvert. Like it takes me a while
Yeah.
to like get to know people, but I know if once I meet someone and get to know them, then we can both together get to meet everyone else. So,
Awesome. That's some great advice. All right, Sabrina. So yeah, that will officially conclude the interview. So yeah, first of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to have this interview with you. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you so
yeah,
much, Sabrina.
of course.
Oh, hey there! If you enjoyed that video, make sure to like and subscribe to Circle K International at CSUF for more amazing content. See you then!